There are many successful people out there in our society, all over the world, that have once had the same experience you are going through. Failure, setback, sickness, disease, and so on and so forth. Mention them. But today, God has changed their story. Ask any successful people out there, they will tell you how much disappointment they have endured, how much sickness they have endured, how much failure they have endured, how much stagnation they have endured to come to their breakthrough, to the place of honor, the future they deserve. Listen well as a Christian. You will see why you are going through the challenges you have. Do what? With deep reflection. Tell your neighbor, with deep reflection, you will see why you are going through the challenges. I can hear you. With deep reflection, you will see why you are going through the situation. With deep reflection. It takes faith to realize that our situation is mere stopping interval, a short break between two events. It takes faith, not experience. Not experience we used today, because you have gone all over the world. You are well educated. No, not experience. Faith. It takes faith to realize that our situation is mere stopping interval. A transit point to connect. Not your destination. It's a preparation to success. Not your destination. It's a bridge to success. What is your situation? Ask your neighbor. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you. What are you going through? Is it inability to get job in spite of your qualification? Is it inability to get job? What are you going through? What are the challenges? The great heroes of our faith had their own share of the challenges. And God used their challenges to bring them to the place where He wanted them to be. With deep reflection, you will see reason why you are going through your challenges. Challenge is not a crisis, it's a friend. It's a bridge. It's a preparation. It's a stopping interval. It's not a crisis. Lord, in spite of our weaknesses, in spite of our failure, help us to learn from them. Help us to learn from them. It's a school of lesson. Your challenge is a school of what? It's a school of lesson. But you don't look at it that way. You look at it as a crisis. Where will you learn? That is the best college, which is better than the one you go out there. Challenge is best college to learn how to handle your future. You have to learn once and for all from your challenges and get connected to your future you deserve. It's a bridge. Get connected. Learn and get connected. If not, it will be throwback. Many challenges you are facing today are not supposed to. You have someone helping you to push your challenges somewhere. But not normal way. But it's there to push it somewhere. You know this is not right for you. You get it at all costs because you have somebody to help you. But it will be throwback. And it will become a carryover to our life. Finally, this is a word of exhortation. Take it this way. A word of exhortation. What we see as failure is not failure at all. From eternity perspective, from God's angle, what we see as a failure at all. So what we see as a failure is not a failure at all. From eternity perspective, Jesus there on the cross, his disciple at first thought it was failure. But what looked like a failure brought a new life to all mankind. Look at the case of Peter at the seaside. I will make you a fisher of men if you follow me. From disappointment to what? Tell your neighbor, what you say as a failure may not be at all. Stop worrying. Something that stands as preparation, as a bridge. Can we call it crisis? Can we call preparation a crisis? Can we call a bridge a crisis? Can we call stopping interval a crisis? Can we call transit point a crisis? Can we be getting connected a crisis? That is the challenge. Whatever challenges you are going through, whether sickness, all you need to be a Christian. Once you are a Christian, your challenge is not like others. Listen. Once you are a Christian, your sickness is not like others. Your sickness is to preserve you, is to keep you for a new level. It may be to stop you a while. When you are stopped a while, it is time to prepare you for the challenges ahead. That is it. That is it. So once you have a sickness, once you have whatever name you call your sickness, that cancer or whatever, just name it, whatever it is. Or challenging could be stagnation, could be joblessness, could be whatever. Barrenness, loneliness. I don't know. That you are a Christian does not mean you cannot sick. But your sickness is not like others. Tell your neighbor that you are a Christian does not mean you cannot sick. But your sickness is not like others. Can you face your neighbor and tell your neighbor that I'm a Christian does not mean I cannot face challenges. Does not mean I cannot face situations. But my challenges, my situation is not like others. Others, their situation to destroy them, to kill them, to wreck them, to sink them. But your own situation, you just need to be one. With Jesus. If anyone tell you that as a Christian you cannot sin, that is wrong doctrine. Where did you put Apostle Paul? When I'm weak, then I'm strong. When you are sick, then you are in good health. When you are sick, then you are healed. When you are stopped, then you are moved. When you are failed, then you are success. That's this. Lesson. You need to grow. Everyone, as I'm here now, I need to grow more. And to grow, the best lesson, the best examination for growing is challenges. You learn better in challenges. You learn better. What we see as failure may not be. From an eternity perspective. So that's your sickness, that's your failure, that's your this, that's your setback, delayed pregnancy, whatever you call it, you are facing, does not mean you are not a Christian. Does not mean you are not a Christian. Don't allow your situation to rule you, to dictate for you whether you're a Christian or not. Because I'm poor, I'm not a Christian. A man can be poor and yet be a friend of Jesus. Are you with me? A man can be sick in body and yet be a candidate of heaven.